Oh, there we go. So welcome to our 45 minutes of strength and mobility on a Thursday at 5:30 or whenever it is that you're doing this. Well done for tuning in, guys. We're going to start with some nice shoulder rolls. We have 10 minutes of mobility, including a warm-up. I'm going to start from top to bottom. We're going to look at shoulders, spine, and hips, a little bit of knees. Hands on your hips. Just push your hips from side to side. And then 20 minutes of strength. And then a nice, I'm going to say 10 to 15 minute stretch, depending on how long that all takes. Because you know what I'm like. And then from here, stay centered, a little bend in the knee and push back. We're just going to do an all over move for a couple of minutes. Then I'm going to get your pulse rate up a little bit. And then we'll look at those mobility moves. Couple more. That's good. Okay, nice. And then lifting your knees up to the front. Anytime you want to, feel free to hold on to the chair that I asked you to have nearby. Or anything, just for a little bit of balance. It's all good. And just think of this as movement, conscious movement. If you want to step up the strength bit, feel free just to use heavier weights. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, and then arms back behind you, reaching up, tiptoes. That's it. Good stuff. Okay. And keep your arms up, but flatten your feet on the floor. Just pull your elbows down and reach up. Keep your shape strong. Nice little bend in the knee. That's it. Good. And then hold them here. And just an easy twist from side to side. We're going to come back to this, but I just want to introduce it right now. So just nice and small and easy. Just to really feel how that spine is doing today. Good. And then drop your hands on your hips. This time I want you to pop your hips back. 1, and then lift right knee, left knee. Back. So just coming into a little bit of a gentle pulse raiser. Just combining a couple of the moves. Keep the knees bent on the hip flexion. 6, 7, and 8. Okay, that's fine. And then pop the arms back, come up onto tiptoes. Set the heels down and squeeze the elbows down, and then come back. Tiptoes, squeeze, up and back. That's it. Last one. And back. Good stuff. Okay. Grab onto the wall if you need to. I just want you to take that right, whichever leg's furthest away from the wall. Just swing forward and back. That's it. Good, good. Okay. And then pop your hips back a little bit. And take that same leg across the front and then out to the side. So we're just starting to come into a little bit of hip work. We'll build on this after we've done the other side. So hips supposed to be strong and mobile. Okay, pause that, pop the hips back and then across at the front and out to the side. Okay, that's fine. So probably by now you can feel some work going on in the hips. So we're just going to build on that a little bit. Okay, so if you come back to the first leg, and what I want you to do is hold on, because we're going to be balancing, but I don't want you to have to worry about balance. Think about drawing circles with that knee. So take it up and around, and then through and around. Keeping a 90-degree bend in the knee. And you're trying to make that hip circle as big as you can without causing any strain. And then I'm going to work it backwards. So put the foot back and then bring it around and around. Don't worry if the knee doesn't go very high, but just get a nice circular motion through that hip joint and then pause. Okay, right. Other side. Lift and take it backwards. That's it. Good, good. This one is going to tire a little quicker because we've just been standing on it. Don't worry. And then reverse the circle. Take the foot back and then bring it forward. Trying to lift that knee without tipping away from it. 3, that's it. Good, good. 2 and 1. Right. Oh, that's quite tiring, that one. All right, good stuff. So just coming up a little bit in the body, we're going to have a look at spine, okay? So I'm going to use my chair seat for this. You'll be looking down, so you just want to check what I'm doing first. Spinal circles. So first of all, we're going to come into a cow stretch and a cat stretch. We'll do that for a few in a moment. And then the progression is we're going to take it around with the hips. I call this the washing machine. So you're moving the spine up and down and left and right. But just start with cat-cow. So even pressure between your 2 hands and 2 feet. Go into a cat stretch, so tuck your tailbone, tuck your chin. So you're pulling up your middle belly and then drop the middle belly and lift up the chin and lift up the tailbone. And just with your breath, just keep following through on that movement. Now, if that feels like it's enough for you, you can just keep doing that, or you can add on here. So now you're going to drop your middle belly, push your hips over to the right, and as you move around to the left, round your spine up, and then drop and around. Use the bend and the straighten of your knee as well to get as much movement as you can in that circle. But keep your elbows straight. I'm doing about 8 one way, which is there, and then I'm going to go around the other way. So move to the left, push the hips around, round the spine up. How's that going? That's it. Just trying to move that spine as much as you can. Beautiful. Nicely done, Janet. That's good. Nice. 7 and 8. And then just come back to the middle. Just take a breath, nice and square. And take your weight off your hands. Come and have a seat. We're going to look at knees now. Okay. It's just something really simple for the knees. Okay. Lift up one knee and simply straighten with a flexed foot and bend. Now, maybe it doesn't go 90 degrees like that. Maybe it just goes down towards the floor. It's fine. It's the same exercise. I want you to see if you can get the knee straight. This is activating the quad muscle. There's 4 of them. And they all attach over or into the knee joint. Switch sides. So we need the quads, which are here, to be strong in order to support the knee joint, okay? So just try and squeeze the kneecap down. And rest that down. Okay, nice job, guys. Okay, so we're going to combine a couple of those things now for hips and knees by doing that exercise, but by standing. So you can do it seated if you want to, that's fine. I'm going to go back to the first knee and I'm going to do it from here. So I'm holding on, flexing the hip, and then straighten the leg out and back in. Try and get the leg straight. If it's down there, it still counts. It's fine. Just try and tighten those quads. And switch sides. Just really think about which muscles you're feeling. And release. Okay, good. Now to counteract that move and give them a little bit of a stretch, I'm just going to keep the knees low and just take the feet back like that in a little leg curl, just to loosen this up. Well done. Okay, good stuff. So there's our mobility. We looked at shoulders, back, knees, hips. So roll those shoulders. Give yourself a little shimmy shake, and I'm going to grab some water, check that you guys are all okay. You look fine. All good? Brilliant. And we're going to move on, and I'm going to use some weights now if you're choosing to use weights. I'm just going to do some classic strength work, only for 20 minutes. I'm just grabbing my small weights because I'm not going too crazy this evening. All right, okay, and I'm going to be using the bench quite a bit as well, so keep that handy. And we're going to do some combination moves based on what we did for the warm-up, okay? So, first one, I just want you to have your weights by your side, have a little bend in your knee, that stays there, and then you just tip forward and then bring yourself back up to stand. That's it. So if you want to go heavy on this, that's absolutely fine. Kettlebell or a bar weight is fine. And I'm doing this by time. So I'm just doing it roughly 30 seconds. So don't worry about counting. And this is working hamstrings. Keep a little bend in your knee, drive your hips back. Keep the weights close to your legs. And last one. Okay, good, wonderful. Now I'd like you to take the weights all the way up over your head, fingernails facing, and then back down by your sides. Big front raise. This is why I'm using just small weights, because this would be tough with a heavy weight. Keep your core in nice and tight. Grip the weights tight. That's good. Nice. Wonderful. Perfect. Okay, good. Now keep your weights by your side and knee lifts to the front. So just bring that right knee, left knee. Okay, all good? Okay. And then do a bicep curl with it. Little march, or a big march actually. And then bend at the elbows. Keep your arms pulled in to your ribs. Good. Nice. And then finally, I'll just take them all the way up again. And you're going to pull them down and take them up. Fingernails facing me. Pull the elbows back a little bit. So they're just pulling back just behind your ribs. Two and one. And then bring the weights down. Set them down for a moment. Give yourself a shimmy shake. Good stuff. Nice. All good so far? Right, we're going to do that sequence just the same one more time. Just give you opportunity to change weights if you need to. So weights by your side or bar in front of you if that's what you're using. Little bend in the knee. Drive the hips back. Drop the weights down. Pull up into a stiff leg deadlift. This is called, and it's working legs and back and core. Yep, nice, perfect, well done. Good stuff. Just make sure you got a little bend in your knee. You're going to feel work on the back of your legs. And last one. And then once you come to stand, fingernails in, weights all the way up overhead and back down again. Just give a little push back right there. No swing, just a lift and a push.
It takes so long to get back home.
That's it. Working shoulders.
'Cause I know we're gonna fight. That's the way that I know that the love is gone.
2 and 1. And then weights by your side. Start lifting up one knee with a bicep curl as well. Big march. Keep the arms pinned into the side, core in tight. That's it. Nice job. Just get those muscles going. Super. And then the hardest one, I think, you're going to take the arms back up to the top, fingernails to me, and then pull back and push up. Try and keep your shoulders pinned down from your ears and do your best to pull those elbows back behind you so you're really feeling a lot of work. Back of the shoulders, top of the back. And bring the weights in safe, pop them down, shake out your shoulders. Nice job. Okay, super. Right, now we will do that again, but before we do, I want to do an extra little bit of leg work. So if you need a little rest right now for a minute, that's fine. If you want to join me, let's do a little bit of extra legs as a bonus. Just grab your weights. Okay, you're going to pop your hips back. This time you're going to bend your knees fully, drive the hips back, and just come on down into a squat, drive back up again. 1, 2, I am counting this time. 3, 4, 5, drive the hips back each time. 6, push the heels into the floor. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Go down as low as you dare, and we're going to bounce for 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and again. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and then we're going to hold for up to 30 seconds. Should be feeling a little bit of a burn by now. This is popping back in between sets, guys, so you know what to expect next time. Just a little bit of extra leg fire. You are 15 seconds out. Keep pushing down into the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and yay. All right, well done. Okay, now final set, but this time instead of doing them one at a time, we're going to put them all together. All right, so let me show you one, and then you can join me. Okay, so you're going to do the deadlift here. Okay, then you're going to come up, the weights come up there, pull down, and then all the way down, bicep curl, bicep curl. You don't have to remember it, it just flows once we go. Okay, ready? So weights by your side, knees bent, drop down, come on up, push the weights back, bring them up overhead, pull them down and up by your sides, bicep curl 1 and 2. And then we start from the beginning. Down we go, pull the weights back and up, pull them down. Nice and controlled, bicep, bicep. That's it. Lots of control, keep the weights gripped. And we're doing this for a minute. Nice control, wonderful, lots of core. Nice, getting toasty. Well done, Janet, looks really good. Very nice, Janice. Nice and steady. That's it, curl and curl. And we got time for one more. Drop, pull, push up, pull down, and 1 and 2. There you go. Done. Excellent. Golden work, guys. Have a little shimmy shake. Pause. Drink of water. Wonderful. So we looked at shoulders, back, and biceps there. So we're going to do some triceps and chest and a little bit core for the next little section. But first of all, I'm going to do a 10, 20, 30 legs. So have a rest for a minute or join me with some weights and we're going to do 10 squats. Anyone joining me? Here we go. 1, 2, 4. That's it. 5, 6. Good choosing, Janet. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Little bounces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep going. Keep pushing those feet into the floor. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and hold. Oh, it burns. It does burn. But that's a good sign, right? It's a good sign. It means the muscles are really working, blood flow glowing, getting nice and hot. We are 15 seconds out. Keep it, keep it. Push those hips back, push those heels down, shoulders down, core in. Breathe. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good use of a minute, don't you think? All right, come to stand if you're seated and have the chair in front of you, ready for a bench. And we're going to do some more back leg work. So I'm going to have one weight handy, and the chair is in front of you so that you can easily reach it with your right fingertips, like so, or your hand, okay? And first thing we're going to do is work that left leg, keeping this sort of bend in the knee all the way through. Once you start, pop your eyes down. The leg just comes back to here or up to there, and then take it down again. That's it. Now the weight that you've got handy, if you want to hold it in the left hand, that's fine. Or you can just have it ready for the next exercise. Just keep a nice bend in the knee and concentrate on working the glute. So push that foot back up behind you. And straight onto the other side. So just switch hands, switch legs. Keeping a little bend in that supporting knee, core in tight. Just using those back leg muscles. And pause with that one. Okay, good. Have a little stretch back like so. Okay, and then come back in. Same shape, but 2 feet on the floor, and take the weight in your left hand. Okay, and what I'd like you to do, if you just want to watch one actually, it goes out to the side, up to ahead of you, and then back down again. It's just like a quarter circle, okay? So out, up, and down. Leading with the back of your hand towards the ceiling. And this is working back and shoulder and core. And then switch hands. Out. Concentrate on keeping your shoulder down from your ears. That's it. Nice. Out to the side, up to the top. That's it. Good, good. Nice and slow. That's perfect, Janice. Well done. Good, good. And pause that one. Okay, good. Right, last one here. Put the weight down safely somewhere. Stay in the same shape. You're going to have 2 hands on your chair. Okay. Excuse me. Then I'd like you to bend your elbows so that they come back towards your ribs like so, and then push back up again, okay? So just bend and straighten for 30 seconds. Working triceps, try and get those elbows back behind you. So push exercise, really feeling this in the front of your shoulders and your triceps. One more, and time to come off those hands and shake out your shoulders. Well done. Right, good stuff, guys. Okay, here's the next couple of minutes of your life. We're doing a 10, 20, 30 on the legs, same. So rest time if you don't want to add that in. And then we're going to do that little sequence again, but we're going to thread it all together. Yeah? All right, here we go. Grab your weights then, 10 squats. Here we go. 2, 3. Use those muscles, feel those muscles, focus. The hips back, feet pushing down on the floor. 8, 9, and 10. The 20 bounces. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Hold. I wonder if it'd be easier doing the hold at the start. I don't know. It's just, it's tough. Okay, 15 seconds. Come on. Just keep pushing those heels down. Push the heels out. Let's go. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Well done. Right. Face your bench, please. we've got weight in left hand. Okay, so let me show you one. I just want you to take your left leg back behind you. You can either have it down on the floor like so, or you're going to lift it, okay? And then you're going to do the arm move. Now watch out, because your core is really going to have to fight, because you're keeping your left leg up and you're using your left arm. So it goes out to the side, up to the top, and down. Out, up, and down. Out, up, down. Try not to turn your body. Do your best to keep your body facing the floor. Oh, it's hard. 10 seconds to go. Oh, nicely done. That's it. That's really nice, Fran. Well done. Okay, give me one more. Excellent. Nice. Okay, good stuff. Pop the weight down. Put both hands on your chair seat. And we're moving into the triceps. So down and up. So I don't know about you, I pitched this as a gentle class, but it's still work, right? You can still feel your muscles working. And that's good. That's a good feeling. They want to be worked. They want to be used. And that's your 30 seconds there. So now, staying where you are, but taking a weight in the right hand, lifting up the right leg, we take it out, up to the top and down. Lift, pull, and lower. Keep it nice and steady. Try and keep your body facing the floor. And one more. And there you go, weight down. Oh, let's stretch back from here. And we're moving into stretch. Woohoo! 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Glorious. Well done, guys. Well done for getting your muscles out. So a little bend in the knee, hands still on the chair, just sway your hips from side to side. Your feet are a good 1.5 feet apart. And we're going to do a combination of moving stretches and openings with some holds as well, okay? But if I'm holding and it feels better for you to move, please, just whatever works for you best at this time. Okay, so staying in this shape, I'm going to center my left hand on the chair seat. Take your right hand, cross it down towards the left knee, and then open up. So the arm is moving diagonally. And just let your hips move with it. Last one here. Okay, now set that right hand on the left knee or wherever it reaches and just pull yourself across. You're still supporting your weight, but just grab behind the knee or calf or ankle. There's a bend in both your knees and pull yourself down towards that left side. And breathe. Okay, good. And then use your hand to lift yourself up. And that right hand is just going to come out to the side and open up this way. Let your hips move with you. See if you can get those fingers pointing to the ceiling. If your neck feels fine, looking up, that's cool. Otherwise, drop your chin down so that you're looking at the chair. There's no right or wrong way to do these stretches. They need to be gentle, and they need to suit you, and I'm going to tell you where you should be feeling this. You're feeling this opening up the front of the right shoulder and a nice little gentle spinal twist. So bring both hands back to the chair seat. Just take a breath here, and we'll go through to the other side. So feet nice and wide, remember. Generous bend in the knee, and then your left hand goes down towards your right knee and then up on the diagonal. And let your hips move with you. This should feel nice, not too much. And one more. And then you're going to bring that left hand down towards somewhere on the right leg and then pull yourself towards it. So a little twist. Feel free to let go of the chair if that suits you better. As I said, it does not really matter. This is pulling out your left side hip, both your hamstrings, and a little stretch all the way up and down the back ribs, up to your shoulder on the left side. Breathe into that. So stretching your back, side, and then lift yourself up using that right hand and take that left arm up towards the ceiling, looking up if that's okay, or down to the chair. This is opening up the front of your body, left shoulder. Think about reaching up rather than back, and breathe. Remember to breathe. That's it. Keep it steady. And gently come back down. And have a little rocking, hips back and forward. Just to center again, and we're going to move into hips. Nice job. Okay, good stuff. Right, hips and calves. So if you're fed up of being on your hands, feel free to come down onto your forearms, okay? And then I want you to step your right foot back so that you really have to push to get that heel down onto the floor. Against the wall would look something like that. It doesn't matter. We're stretching the calf. Okay. All right, then come up onto that toe and then push the heel down again. Use the chair to push, but don't push the chair over. All right, then lift the heel, bend the front knee, and straighten again. Stretching the front side of the hips. If you just want to take a look at your feet position, they shouldn't be in a straight line, they should be staggered. So imagine you're standing on a train track so that your hips have some space. And then we're going to hold that there into that stretch. So use the chair. I love this stretch. And you can move, bounce, or move your hips from side to side. We're feeling that stretch on the right hip flexor, which is on the front side of your hip. Remember to breathe. And then you use the chair to lift up your hips. Step the other foot back, and we'll come into the calf stretch on the left side. Remember to breathe and keep everything else nice and soft. Face soft, shoulders soft. And just really take advantage of this opening up of the muscles. Use your breath. Lift up the heel. Push it down again. a little foot massage. And then keep the heel lifted and bend the front right knee in and out. Again, make sure you have lateral distance. I'll turn this way so you can see how wide my feet are. That's it. And then you're going to hold that down. Move if you want to, a little bounce, or side to side, or just hold it still. Choices. Oh, it's good. And then use the chair to lift yourself up. And I'm going to perch you on the chair, or if you prefer, on the floor. Doesn't matter. We're just going to go into glutes quickly. Yeah, we're good. I like to do this moving as well. So we're going to do seated pigeon. So if you could follow me and put your left knee across your right. If you're seated on the chair, it's exactly the same. You can even lean back on the chair. And then I want you to move with this. So you're going to move that over to the right a bit, and then a little bit to the left, all the way to the right and a bit to the left. Okay. And then we're going to hold it here. If you're seated on the chair, just lean forward towards those legs. And if you're on the floor, just scoot yourself nice and close so you can feel that stretch on the left glute, which is around the side and the back of your left hip. And then ease off to unravel and do the other side. And then same thing. So a bit to the right and all the way over to the left. And then take it back to center, and then lean forward or scooch in a little bit. So you're just extending that stretch there, and some nice deep breaths. And lean back and release, uncross. If you're on the floor, bring yourself up so that your hands are on the chair. Like so. Round into a cat stretch, so tuck your chin, tailbone round your back. We're finished. And drop. Take a breath here. Lean back onto your feet. Take a breath here. And then bend your knees. Breathe in as you come to stand. Drop. And roll those shoulders. 3, 2, 1. Big breath in. Big breath out. And there you go. We're done. Well done for moving today. Hope you enjoyed, guys. Let me know